Long time no see. Only kidding. My head's on fire. That's the crown chakra lit. Right, so I don't know if people will be joining. Oh shit. Well, I don't know. He'll come back on one of the other lives. I don't know whether I was meant to pull Connor a card or not. I just forgot. I just forgot. Right. So I'm going to do I'm going to do some twin flame therapy mixed in with the Golden Age cards because I've just spilled water on that. Oh, did that just go blank and then yeah. And let me just see. I'll set a timer because I've got a client. 35 minutes would take me to yeah, as long as I don't ignore it, which I can often do. Uh, that's what I've got to say anyway. I'm just talking to myself. Right, so oh, the other thing I've not done is I've not filmed the shorts. That's what I done yesterday. Oh, that's annoying. I would have done it before this. See what I mean? When I don't stick to my normal routine, it's all went a bit ski-whiff. Anyway, right, so give us a golden age card for, so this is going to be for a collective of divine feminines and divine masculines. Divine feminine, divine masculine, you can be male or female, you can be same sex. Just because you are either of these, it doesn't mean these messages are going to resonate. Just like definitely with the last one I just done, very specific. Do not make that yours. You would know if that was for you. Sadly, there was a lot of people resonating there. Oh, we've got another one that's like this. That's interesting. The stone circle one came up yesterday and it's come up again, so we must need to read it. So for the feminine, we've got the Six of Portals, the stone circle. So that's screaming kind of past life energy there. So we've got that for the feminine and the masculine. Oh, come on, people. Is nobody coming back? Um, which might be a good thing because it might hold me up if I. Wait a minute. Although I do want to. I like it when people are here to chat. The masculine collective. What is that alarm for? Like, is it one of these ones? Oh, it must be the ones from. Oh, tickled by the free spirit, the muse. And that's the fool. So that's interesting. I just ended the last one saying endings and beginnings because it was the nines and the ones. And now we've got a zero, the 0 point, and the north node is 0 degrees Aries. Aries is the beginning, 0 degrees is the beginning. There's a lot of synchronicity here. The fool is the beginning, the leap of faith. That card is like about past lives. So look, the past and the future, or the past and the present, the past, present, and the future. Going very deep. What's on the bottom? Reclaim your power. Wow. 8 of activations. And again, that's what I've just explained in the last live stream is that's whoever resonates with that, that's what you're needing to do is to reclaim your power, which is basically every single video, whatever I'm doing, recorded or live. That's what my intention is to do for you, to encourage you to take back your own power through soul retrieval and rise like the phoenix. Right. 41. So this is for the feminines, but it's the masculine's feminine side as well. So take a memory trip back to the happiest moments of your youth. Allow the nostalgia of your past to delight you in the present and inspire your future. I didn't know that said that. That's so funny because I've just said it because of the Fool card, and that's So already, because I'm weaving this with my version of my twin flame therapy, so I'm going to go into like a story about twin flames. Like, it might be your story, it might not. That already screams that the feminine. It reminds me of an old flame returns, and if that is actually the deck that was shuffling when I started this, it's sitting here. They could have friend zoned you. Or like I was from this card, I think it's worse with people that I think you just blanked each other. Like you just could have been very close one minute and you were nothing to each other the next. It's a lovely way to go about things, isn't it? That's what we mind on each other. A lack of passion in this companionship, but that's what I feel it's saying. It's like, um, but usually in my defense, and I suppose it's his too, there's always a story behind that. I think the twin flames that do that, it's because you were that close that you couldn't just be friends. Like I've explained before why me and mine couldn't be friends. There's too much sexual chemistry. Uh, but there's all the fun stuff like triggering each other's trauma and stuff too. We all have it. It's just some of us have it very intense with those Scorpio placements. Moving on. This card signifies revisiting the past as a montage of happy memories, rekindling a connection to the roots of your physical incarnation. It denotes harmonious, cooperative relationships without expectation. Where there was challenge, now there is forgiveness. Oh, wow, yes, so definitely. So the wee jokes, because there are never any jokes, like they're going to be relevant. It's like in life anyway, most of the time people are making a joke about something, there's some truth in it, but it's like where there was a challenge, now there can be forgiveness. So where there was misunderstanding, now there's understanding when you cooperate. It's exactly what I just said. They all tie on, all these ones tie on. It's not always going to be like that when I'm doing this, but I can see these really do feel like they do. First live was about jealousy. Second live was about jealousy, and it's because you've got an important union. Second one, well, that's very specific. It was about controlling people around you, which that was anyway. That was specific. That will be for some, but it's whoever it makes sense with. And then this one is about well, we'll find out what the rest of it is about, but how you overcome that. So let's change it for how it is in your story. Wait, wait a minute, by the way, that was a bit close to the. It still didn't. No, I could see it on the thing, but I was like, shit. Imagine I was sitting there and it was like. It feels like it because this top is meant. Funny. That would be really funny if there's people live to catch that moment. I don't know why I find that so funny. Oh, I've got tears in my eyes. This jumper is meant to be worn like that. It is meant to be like with the strap off, like strap on, strap off. It's But I think we'll just, it is meant to be worn like that. Or you can wear it like this. And I think I'll just pull it up because I normally wear a vest under it. And I didn't do that today. So it's quite handy that it blurs it a bit anyway. That's funny. Moving on. This is an invitation to reflect on your growth and inspiration that your life experience has catalyzed to date. You could travel back in time with your mind's eye, or get a past life regression, or the future life progressions to revisit pivotal moments of your past, get in touch with old friends, or even create a reunion. Ah, there are codes for the present moment in these memories. This card invites you to recall what lit you up in your youth, as it may well hold the keys to your future you're dreaming in. Yeah, so can I just stress what I said on the other one? Not only, no, yeah, it's not that I can't, I won't. I won't be able to do that for everyone. If I don't know you very well, why should I do that? Not many people would, because I've done it in the past, and like I said, I've been burnt. But if I know you well and you are wanting to book a session, um, depending on what it is, but even the ones that I've knocked some money off, I know that can be a lot of money for people too. If you want me to create an invoice and it will allow you to pay bits to it, a bit like ClearPay and shit like that, then, but actually sometimes it offers you that anyway, but I know some of you might not get that because I don't even get, I should. That annoys me that I don't get offered that. I do with most things, but oh, it's PayPal, paying free. I can't use paying free, and I don't know why. But I use that them, and I'm really good at doing that for myself, and so I think I've looked into how. maybe I need to look into that further, how I could use things like that. Like, but for now I can do it through an invoice. So like if you know if we've know each other fairly well and you really, you need that help right now, use that option. So email, just email. Um The card invites you to recall what lit you up in your youth, as it may well hold the keys to your future you're dreaming in. It's a reminder that the world is a magical place, especially when we view it through the eyes of the innocent. Before life's lessons hardened us, we took our blessings for granted. In the image, the monolithic rocks stand together, harmoniously arranged in the interstellar alignment. That reminds me of the film's just called that, isn't it? Interstellar. Oh, I love that. Um, Very trippy, but that's definitely twin flames. They remind us that the keys for the future may well have been in the codes of the ancient past. And again, the session is Back to the Future. And the ones who walked the path long before us when the life was attuned to the rhythm of nature. What happy memory or place can you refer back to for an instant sense of home, soul familiarity, and grounding? Cultivate the sense of how that makes you feel, aiding you now and inspiring your choice to move forward. So that's the Divine Feminines card. The Divine Feminines, there is a strong sense of your past, present, and future all merging. Timeline shift. Timeline shift, weird, trippy experiences of the joy. It feels like the joy that you felt in your past, either in a past life or your past childhood or your past teenage years or your past adult life or the past last week. It's something that brought you a lot of joy that was either ripped away from you or you self-sabotaged and or the combination of both or whatever is relevant here. There's a sense of that coming back. Like I think that card's going to come out. An old flame returns. I'm going to shuffle it. I'll just shuffle now, actually. And then I'll read the other one. Why did nobody else come on this live? I wonder if you must have shit to do. I don't know. I'm like, but that's even that is pretty powerful in itself, guys. Like that one I just done was really. I mean, obviously, oh, there we go. People are coming now. I know because unfortunately, I know from private sessions that, like I say to you all the time, obviously it's not everyone. Thank God it's not everyone, but it's a lot of people have had that experience with specifically a narcissistic mother, like or you know what I mean, or like a karmic romantic energy or but both. But so it's just quite interesting that one that I done there. It's interesting to me that there was a lot of people on that live, and there's nobody on this now. Well, there's coming now, but it's like that's what's interesting about when I do this every day. It truly is collective energy. Like that really deep one really spoke to people. Right, so give us a card for the feminine to go with that stone circle one, which feels like it must be the Six of Cups, which is, yeah, reminiscing about a past love. So that's for the feminine, but that's also the masculine's feminine side. The masculine is also having trippy past, present, and future. I feel for the masculine, it's like memories of the past, like that person brought me a lot of calm. That person brought me a lot of peace. That person really grounded me. That person felt safe. So safe that I want to marry them. Marriage, wedding bells are ringing. Well, that's not for everyone either, is it? Because because it just isn't. Because we always pull out fear of commitment and stuff. But yeah, I mean, that was I didn't. Well, I was kind of specifying that was for the feminine. So I just feel there's a bit of union coming. So, but whether that is an actual union like a marriage or this is like, I was channeling the masculine there though, to be fair. Yeah, I do feel I'm picking up on masculines that are like, that's somebody that I would want to have that with all the time. Love language affirmations, loving words hold great power. And also the masculine does have the full. And then there it is again, loving words hold great power. I've just fucking in holiday. Enjoy a change of scenery to spice up your love life. So this really could speak to some of you that you're going on some sort of retreat or holiday getaway. It's gonna get steamy because they've not got any clothes on. Your romance will transform your love life. Disguise. Some elements of this relationship are hidden. Yeah, so I mean, this kind of feels like I might be picking up on something that is like, well, it could be, I mean, it could be twins that are already together, that like your partner's about to surprise you with some kind of trip or something. Or this is something further down the line when you're with your person. It's like a sorry, my sense of humor. I just want to say a dirty weekend, but it's like it seems like it doesn't need to be that. It could be like a very romantic weekend, whatever. But falling in love, sudden feelings that this is the one, and the card the one came out the other deck too. But so yeah, so let's now read the full. There's just that people thinking about the past and this is the masculine's card. It's time for. That's so crazy that I said new beginnings at the end of the last one, and then I pull the new beginnings card for the masculine on the next one. It's time for new beginnings. Be a free spirit and embrace the unknown. This card brings a playful reminder to have an open and curious mind. The energy of the muse is that of a free spirit, daring to jump and embrace the unknown. So that's the group of masculines that are just going to take a leap of faith, not knowing what the outcome will be. Even if you don't feel completely equipped, this playful childlike archetype treats everything as an adventure. There's much growth and development. Rather than taking life so seriously, the muse inspires you to see it as an experiment. There's an energy of limitlessness and spontaneity. This card reminds you to relax and have fun, get out your own way, and know that the universe has your back. And wow, I titled that would have been cool if it was this one. I titled I'll put it in the title after. I titled the one before, ex or the one for that. I didn't. I was going to say expect unexpected. I'll put in this probably because with Moon conjunct Uranus in Taurus, it is expect unexpected. Again, like I keep saying, that's the placement I was born with, and I'm always surprising people. Just when you think that I'm a certain way, I'll be like, boom, surprise you. Keeps life exciting, guys. It's not boring around here. Um, right, so let's get a wee message from the feminine then. I'm going to use this spread. So remember I mentioned on the one, I feel this might tie on from the one before. I ended it, I mean, that was really deep, so it's not all of it is going to resonate with everyone, but the bit that I said about intimacy. Sometimes when people that are reading cards say intimacy, they're talking about X, right? But anybody can have X. I'm just not saying the word because I don't think it likes it. But um, truly being intimate with someone is the wee moments where you let somebody hold your hand or you let them stroke your arm or your back or you push your hair out the way or you know what I'm saying? Like that's real intimacy and that a lot of people can be very uncomfortable with that. Um, so these questions I've got how I feel about intimacy. So how does the feminine feel about intimacy? Going along with reminiscing about a past love and thinking about the past and experiencing past lives. We I said that in this live. That's so funny. We trigger each other. That will ease up when we communicate effectively. Sorry, that's so funny. Oh my God. Look at these cards are just backing up what I said. The happiest times of my life are my memories with you. You're my biggest teacher and I'm grateful. You need to clear and protect your energy now. I know you worry I'll see the real you and run. You're wrong. I love every side of you unconditionally. The intensity between us is overwhelming for me too at times. Don't worry about the past. It's a fresh start for us. I don't know why they made me pull that many, but I couldn't stop. I see right through to your soul and pass your guard, and I know you know it. You're safe to be yourself with me. It's quite a lot, but that must all be relevant. And the masculine. So actually, see, because the question was how I feel about intimacy, and that was the feminine, I'd say that's a group of feminines that are very comfortable with how they feel about intimacy, you know, and I felt like I know that I wrote them and I channeled them, but like it was like That's how I feel. You know what I mean? It's kind of like it's not like I don't get awkward, and even like I mean, I even feel yeah, like it's like I go anyway. I'm not going to go there, but it's like you know what I mean. The thought of it's just very intense. Twin flame connections are very intense and awkward, and don't even get me started on all the rest of the fucking shit and all the stuff you don't know and blah blah blah. But you know what I'm saying? It's like compared to most, I'm very comfortable with that. Like it's but I'm just aware that other people might not be as comfortable. But let's just right. So, how does the masculine feel about intimacy? Whoever this is speaking to. I bury myself with work to forget you. Yeah, so that kind of fits, you know, the group of masculines. So what I feel this is, right, is that a group of divine feminines, whether you're female or male, but bear in mind I always channel it like female male because that's just easier for me. Um, you're very comfortable if you're the feminine with intimacy and letting somebody see behind your mask because everybody has masks, right? But it's kind of like in the sense of like you're not always happy, clappy, cheery, ball of fun. Sometimes you're a grumpy fuck, you know? That was my one. Like, like when I wake up in the morning, or like this morning. Let's hope my cousin's not watching. But my cousin called me. And it wasn't even that early, to be fair. It was like, I don't know, 10:30 or something. But because I hadn't got to sleep like till like 6 in the morning or something, that was like the middle of the night for me. So I like saw it ringing and I was like, I'm not answering that. And then I didn't text her back till like this afternoon. So she's not actually texted back yet. But she'll, you know, I said to her like that I'd had a lot of work yesterday. So, but the point is if I'd answered that phone, I wouldn't have been any good to her. Do you know what I mean? So, but I feel you're the feminines that I'm picking up on, you're really comfortable with that. So it makes sense that like at least at some point, but possibly even now, your divine masculine might be really uncomfortable with that and bury themselves in work to forget you. Because you came closer than anyone. Sorry, this is quite funny when I'm channeling it, because the question is how I feel about intimacy. So sorry, this person ran like fuck because you got closer than anyone. Hmm. And now they're afraid to contact you because they ran like fuck. I regret lying to you. We both know I'm not the one for you. So I feel what they're saying is as well is because this is a mixing it in with my twin flame therapy. What I call it's like this person could have told themselves and like told you that like you know this wouldn't work, we're too different, or they could have just not had a conversation with you at all to leave it open ended. Because as I've described before, when someone doesn't have that closure conversation, it's because they don't want to close it down. But it's also, if you're the people that do that, it's also not fair to do that. Particularly, like, see if anyone's listening to this and you're not a twin flame, that is actually really not. I mean, I could use other words for that. That's manipulative. It's actually manipulative in the twin flame journey too. But I just, because I help twin flames all the time, it is complicated. But you know what I'm saying? It's like if it wasn't a twin flame journey, it is questionable because you're not letting somebody move on and be happy. But with twin flames, the person you can't move on and be happy anyway because you want them. Um, Natural evolution. Let the situation unfold naturally. So this is something that's been evolving over time. I feel the groups of people that resonate with this is you've been growing into your best selves, whether you realize that or not, because you've found your romantic counterpart. So this could be groups of people that you knew when you met this person. That's my person, but I'm not ready for them. It's the divine timing wasn't right, a serendipitous event. So I feel this is really going to speak to you. Well, shit, that's so making sense for the card. That's about the past. So I feel you met somebody long ago in your past, however young you were, and you knew that this was your person. You're like, whether you're like, no, from the Bible or whatever, that's my kingdom spouse, or that's my, you know, that's my soulmate before twin flames were kind of more well known, or that's my, like, you knew. But And you could have like met them like out in a bar or out in a club or some kind of party or it's or however, you go for, in films like, oh, I dropped my I mean, I don't know if you read books in a coffee shop, but I'm not that type of person, do you know what I mean? But it's kind of like you go out for a coffee and you start having a conversation. You know what I mean? You met them somewhere unusual. Like Serendipity. That's a good film. Like Serendipity is happy accident. That's what it means. But um the film Serendipity, how did they meet again? I can't actually remember how they meet. I really can't remember. Maybe they just bump into each other in a shop or something. Maybe they just bump into each other at Bloomingdale's or something, and then because it was the whole thing with the glove. But anyway, it's about how they meet. They have a conversation. They're both with somebody else, and they never forget each other for years on end. One even thinks someone's got married, or they're both engaged, or something, and it doesn't matter though. These two people are both daydreaming about each other. Anyway, watch it if you haven't seen it. Channeled about it loads, but the timing was off. You had to love yourself first. Both people had to love themselves first, and you were a catalyst to push each other to do that. Stop it, alarm. Physical connection, the sacred of union of bodies is to become one. That means two things, though. I feel they are saying that you could have met and it could have just been all about the physical, all about the actual energy, the chemistry, the hooking up in the physical, but not getting the question as well. But because I've come away from the question, not about the intimacy, like getting to know the intimate details of each other's lives, getting to know each other's families, getting to know each other's friends, although sometimes that can come in it anyway. You know what I mean? It's like keeping a distance. Because as I've said before, it's like if you allowed this person to get any closer. Oh God, that's like the line in No Strings Attached. But you see how that fits with it too. Don't come any closer, because if you do, I'm not letting you go. That's Ashton Kutcher at the end of No Strings Attached. It's but also the sacred union of bodies, two becoming one. This is about two twin flames, but a group of you that are incoming traffic. It's like that's happening because you loved yourself. Life partner, your romance is stable and ready to go the distance. Yeah, now it's time. I don't want to keep hurting you. And I feel in the past this person didn't want to hurt you, so they stayed away because they knew that they weren't ready to be that version of themselves, and they knew that they were going to hurt you. I'm so scared to change. They wanted to be like the people around them. When I say they, this could be you too. This could actually be both of you. You just wanted things to stay safe. But now the silence is killing the both of you because you both feel the same. Yeah, I want to follow my heart. I want to I want to be with you. I think we'll use this. So whoever this is, basically both people, you want to follow your heart and you want to be with each other. So God, we're really bringing in the Venus and Pisces. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, I'll put them down the bottom. There, I got enough of it. Oh, okay, cut it off again. Fuck, that is getting on my tits. Right, I think we're done here. I didn't really go with the questions, but Um, how I'm ready to grow emotional intimacy with my partner. I'll just quickly thingy them because I need to go. And if you want to book your own session, read the community tab, click the links. I'll put it in the description box at some point in here too, or it's in all the other lives. That there is money off the usual sessions. It's still a lot of money to some people, I'm aware, but like I said before, just email if you need support with that. Open yourself to love. It is safe for you to let your heart be seen. Don't be scared. Oh, the questions about intimacy. How am I ready to grow emotional intimacy with my partner? Well, you're going to have to let your heart be seen. And don't be scared. Because you're enough. The person you're meant to be with will love you the way you are. You don't need to change. Reaching your goal. Everything you want from this connection will manifest in the near future. And what's exciting about that is the shorts that I did do yesterday said, your reunion is imminent. Whether it is or not remains to be seen, but someone's reunion is imminent, so let us know if that is you. But this can happen whenever. Take back your power. Maybe it's because you took back your power. You're giving someone control over how you feel. Your happiness should only depend on you. I think that's that bit when I said, just make sure that you aren't being manipulated. Because again, how that, like, people could be tuning into this and you might not be. Just whoever you are, just make sure that you're putting your own happiness first and you're not putting your life on hold, hanging around waiting somebody is pissing about, basically, you know what I mean? But honestly, that is the twin flame journey too. It just is. So I didn't describe that very well, but that's how it can feel. But right, so how are we going to end this? What are the other questions actually? How I'm ready to grow physical intimacy with a partner. Let's get a word for that. Joy. Yeah. It's time to have fun together now. That's what I'm feeling from this. This person is saying, I want to be with you. I want to have fun with you. I want to go on holidays with you. I want to wake up with you. I want to sing a song right now, and I can't think of what to sing. Actually, I can. I want to live with you. What's that again? You've got something I need in this world full of people. It's one and if we're only here once, I want to live with you. Maybe someone wants to live with you because that's what I was. Look, support. But I mean, if you were marrying somebody, shit, you do need to live with them anyway. It's like so it might not be right away, but somebody wants to be with you. Presence. They want your presence in their everyday life. By the way, get ready for the cringe, like for the foreseeable, because Venus and Pisces is like the Notebook. It is like it wasn't over, it still isn't over. Oh my God, that's that card. I said that yesterday too. Surrender. There is a surrender happening within a wave of the divine masculines, and they're ready for this new beginning. And I'm going to end that there because I've got 6 minutes before a client session. So if you would like to be one of those people on a Zoom with me in the future, I have room to do tomorrow. Limited room, I might add, because I've got to fit all these lives. So aye. I don't know if actually I have got space to do one tomorrow, to be honest. I don't know if I want to. So I think I think, to be fair, I think the other sessions will be from Tuesday onwards. But you can email. If someone was desperate for a session tomorrow and I can fit it in, I would prioritise it before the live streams. So yeah, we would be able to do it. But I like to finish up my work on a Friday. Um, like if I haven't got a client session, I might be finishing. Aye, I think I'm going to try and do the other one before. Yeah, I'll be finished. I'll be finishing up for tea time. So like 6:30 or something, or earlier. Basically, I'll be on the live and then I'll say I'm done. So, so if you can fit in something before that and you want me to, I would prioritize your session, but I want to be done because especially these cards about rest and retreat. But for now, see you later. That was fun. I'll watch these back and title them properly. Well, the other one of them wasn't fun. It was quite heavy energy, but praying for you all. And I, if you are in the membership, I'll be in the membership tomorrow. It just didn't happen this week, so because I was doing all these live streams. So I want to do the New Earth Weekly, and there actually I have put things in the membership though, but I want to do the New Earth Weekly live. But yeah, I better go because I can see people are arriving here. But please like the video because it makes a difference, and I'll see you on the chat tomorrow. You've got free opportunities of live streams to have a wee chat, and it's just good I think for people to get company in that too. So see you later, me included. See you later when I feel like it. I will do it unlisted and not public if I don't want.